I am Pragya, and I bring to you excerpts from the current issue of Outlook. The issue looks at two cover stories. One, in which Outlook continues to cover Gaza and reaffirms its commitment to bearing witness. In this issue, there's a double cover with a dedication to poet and academic Rafat Al-Arir, also called the Voice of Gaza, who was killed in an Israeli airstrike. The cover is an image composed of many images of ruins and remnants in Gaza, arranged as a mountain to show the scale of loss. The Sounds of Silence by Swati Subhedar from Outlook. The mystical desert of Jaisalmer, the majestic 12th century fort palace, and a juxtaposition of sounds and silences from 20 different countries, the story of a unique museum within a museum. On a November evening, just after the sunset, when the golden tint of the desert city of Jaisalmer transitioned into the magical post-evening hues, a select group of guests, art enthusiasts, and diplomats from around 50 countries headed towards a destination in the middle of nowhere. As they moved away from the touristy hustle and bustle, they had rendezvous with the starry desert sky and silence. Amid pitch darkness, a row of lanterns led them to the ethereal Mool Sagar Palace, built in 1815 as a summer retreat for the royal family of Jaisalmer. Inside the complex, dimly lit tea candles gave a mere glimpse of the palace. Light and shadow were playfully teasing each other, just like sound and silence were. In one large jharoka, the Manganiyars, the musicians of the desert, were creating soulful melodies through voice and instruments which were unamplified to retain the naturalness of the music so that it felt intimate with the surroundings. When the music faded in intervals, one could hear the elements of the night landscape: crickets, dogs barking at a distance, punctuation of truck horns zooming past on a barely visible highway, and silence. The kind of silence that transports you to an imaginary world or forces you to open the floodgates of memories. This was just a precursor to the juxtaposition of sound and silence that the guests and the locals were to witness for the next 2 days, November 3rd and 4th. The silence and isolated sound found in the desert are a perfect platform to dream, says Sara Singh, the founder and creative director of the international arts salon Panorama Editions, which organizes site-specific exhibitions. After the 2 editions at Patiala in 2018 and Jodhpur in 2019, the Jaipur edition had to be called off because of the pandemic. It was in 2023 that the royal family of Jaisalmer invited the award-winning artist and filmmaker to organize a unique experience as a part of the 3rd edition of Panorama, titled Silent Sound Safari. The conceptual theme of this edition was sound as art and experience. For this and more, read the current issue of Outlook.